I don't really know where to start this video, so I'm gonna try and do it all in one take. I'm not gonna do any editing. Hello, Kiwi in Japan gang. This video has been a long time coming. All the way back from like 4 or 5 months ago to now. Life update. I've got a lot of things to tell you guys. Basically, straight off the bat, I'm finishing with the JET program. My 3 years are up. But what does this mean for Kiwi in Japan? Am I still in Japan? Yes, I am still in Japan. I will stay in Japan when I start my new job. I've got so much to tell you guys. Please listen to my story. So I was basically told in the end of November that my contract wouldn't be renewed, and I was convinced that I was going to get renewed because the previous year, my seniors who had been there for maybe 4 years already, they were offered another year. The reason being Corona in Japan right now is making it like the country is locked. People from other countries can't come in, and it's like really, really difficult with quarantine and stuff. So it's more valuable to keep the ALTs who are already here than to get new ones to come in. So I was like, well, they're going to do this again this year because Corona's gotten even worse, right? But no, so 3 years is generally the limit that an ALT can stay on the JET program. The 4th and 5th year are just a little bit too expensive for cities, usually. Like, you get paid, like, there's a certain amount you get paid in your first year. For your second year, you get the same amount plus 10% of that amount. And then your third year, you get that amount plus 20% of that. No, 2 times 2 of 10% of the original amount. So by your 4th and 5th year, you're being paid a lot more, like 20% more than a new ALT. So it's more profitable for cities to say, we don't want more than 3 years. That's the end of that. Only if you're like really like crazy good, like maybe you're fluent in Japanese or something, that they will offer you a 4th and 5th year. However, I thought I was going to get a 4th and 5th year because of Corona, not because I think I'm really, really good, because my Japanese is good. My Japanese sucks. I thought I was going to get renewed because they need me in the country. So here is your reappointment form. It's no, not getting reappointed. I was just like, oh my god, I was convinced. So I had a big cry. I had a crisis. I was like, I don't want to go back to New Zealand. It's fine. New Zealand is maybe more safe for Corona. It's more spacious. I don't know. We don't have big trains and stuff, but like, I love my life here. I love teaching in Japan. I love making these videos for you guys. Even my downtime, my work time. I love life in Japan. So I want to stay in Japan. So I decided to start job hunting. The way that the bank year works in Japan is like the new year for companies and for work and everything is April 1st. So this was like November, December. And my contract is really weird. The ALT contract starts at the end of summer in August. So my contract goes until August. So when I finish my job in August, I'm not going to have there's going to be no offers for new jobs in Japan because the new bank year is in April. So I basically had to make the decision, do I break my contract and start a new job in April, or do I go all the way until August and then risk not having anything? I was really sad. I'm sad to have to leave my student. Like, I feel like I'm betraying the school a little bit, but like this I was not recontracted, so I have every right to break my contract and search for new employment elsewhere. I would like to continue after August, but I had no choice. So job hunting began while also working at the same time. I'm still working, but also job hunting at the same time. While I was job hunting, at first I only found like similar ALT positions. Not even that. Like cram school, basically juku. I found after school education and like varying levels of students, like junior high school, elementary school, preschool. Like some of these jobs, they look like English education jobs, but they're actually just like daycare. So I wasn't really having much luck. During this time of being like, oh, I don't have any job offers, I was offered to transfer within the JET program. Usually very, very early in the year, like earlier in the year, maybe August, maybe October, September, October. I don't know. This is a time that ALTs are like asked do you want to transfer? Do you want to stay on the JET program and move to another part of Japan? Do you want to move to like a different city in Osaka? I think around this time I was like, well, I'm staying on the JET program. I'm going to get recontracted, so I'm not going to ask for anywhere to go. But then I didn't get recontracted, and so suddenly I was like, I didn't know this. I didn't know I was not going to get recontracted for a 4th year. I should have known, but the corona situation. Anyway, so quickly I said to my superiors, I want to stay on the JET program. Is there a chance that I can ask for a transfer? This was December, so they said you should have asked for a transfer in October, but we'll ask anyway. And they actually were able to find me a transfer in a very, very rural South Osaka city. And they wanted me to decide within 24 hours. So it was Thursday, and they wanted me tomorrow afternoon, Friday. Let them know if I want to stay on the JET program and teach in a whole new school and have a whole new house and everything. And so I was just like, called my parents, talked to my friends, talked to everyone. What do I do? Like, should I do this? But the main reason I didn't take this job transfer. The main reason I didn't was because if I got recontracted for that transfer for a 4th and 5th year, after the 5th year, if I'm not recontracted again, I will be back in the same situation as now. I'll be looking for a job again. And maybe maybe it'll be worse at that time to look for a job. I don't know. Maybe Corona will have ended in 2 years' time, and so there'll be more competition of job hunting and stuff. So basically, I decided there's too much unknown with taking this job transfer, so I turned it down, and I sadly continued looking for jobs in unknown. I had no prospects. I didn't know what to look for. Also, actually, I just want to mention that all this time I was looking for teaching positions, because I know lots of people who are ALTs. They come to Japan as an ALT, they start as a teacher, and then they sidestep into whatever profession they actually want to do. I'm a teacher in New Zealand. I want to be a teacher in Japan, okay? So I was looking for English education jobs. Nothing out of my area of expertise. I went to the Osaka Job Center for Foreigners in Umeda, and I said, I'm a teacher. I want to be a I want to do a teaching. I want to be a teacher. I'm a teacher. I want a new teaching job. And they typed in all the information. I said, I don't want to work on weekends. I want just like a normal, like Monday to Friday schedule of teaching, I guess. And they found me a job. They found me a job in Nayagawa City. And I would be teaching in elementary school. They had a position available for middle school, so I was like, oh great, middle school. But it was part-time. They had 2 part-time positions, and they actually called the school and said, can you make those 2 part-time positions 1 full-time position? And they said no. So they said, okay, well, our client would like to apply for the elementary position. So I found a proper teaching job, not just like a cram school or a juku or a daddy daycare. It was a real teaching job, just like the one that I got now. So the job center in Osaka Umeda. Don't be afraid to go to the job center, guys. If you're looking for a job, don't sign up to websites and do it all on your own. People, like, especially when I went there was just no one there. There's no foreigners in Japan. Not many foreigners in Japan right now, I guess, because of Corona. I mean, there's probably so many tourists anyway. They found me a job, so I started writing an application, getting everything together. What do I remember about the job interview? I went to the gate, I said, hello, it's me. They gave me a guest card and I went in. There was someone from the office who works at the school who was very good at English and translated for me. And I met with, I think, maybe like the director of the school, someone on the council, like a director of the school, and the the principal? Was it the principal or the vice principal? I think it was the principal. I don't know. I think I met the principal. The principal or the vice principal. Anyway, I did like a mock lesson completely in English. I used like a little bit of Japanese words for some words that I thought were a bit difficult. I thought the lesson was really hard. They got me to do like some stuff from their English textbook. And I thought the content was really hard. But this school actually learns English immersion. So while they're doing all of their subjects, they're also being taught a few things in English. There's an English teacher present in the room with the actual homeroom teacher. So at this school, for the elementary students, they have like a Japanese homeroom teacher and an English homeroom teacher, and they're a team and they teach together. So I thought the content was a little bit hard, but then after talking with them afterwards, they said they've been learning English right from the start of like preschool all through elementary. Do you think it's too difficult for them now? And I was like, no, they could probably do this. Anyway, did the mock lesson, also did like a mock talking to, like, how would I tell a student off for making a disturbance in class? I asked them some questions, they asked me some questions, and it was a really good interview. But I didn't put all my eggs in that basket. Like the JET program, when I first came to Japan, when I was looking for teaching jobs in the world before I decided with the JET program, I was looking for lots of different jobs, and then I stopped looking for jobs because I was like, that job, I'm going to get that job. I'm going to get the JET program. I'm going to go to Japan. And I got it. But this time I was like, if I put all my eggs in that basket, I'm going to get that job. And I don't, I've just been sitting here wasting my time. So I was still looking for other jobs. I actually did have another job lined up. I got that job in Nayagawa City, English immersion teacher. So the job is, as I said before, English immersion teacher. I teach all of my classes in English. I'm there with the homeroom teacher, and I'm teaching math and PE and English and everything, but it's elementary school level, so maybe I can do it. I don't know. There's honestly still so much I don't know about the job, but I'm happy to learn. I'm very interested. I'm excited. Yeah. So going back to my current job, breaking contract, that's actually not a bad thing necessarily. Like I don't get my flight back to New Zealand paid for me for free by the Japanese government, but I'm not going back to New Zealand. I don't plan to anytime soon, so that's okay. Just when I go back to New Zealand, I got to pay for that flight. The only bad thing about breaking my contract is my students are suddenly not going to have me. It's not sudden though, because April is also the time that the Japanese teachers swap around. August is only the time that ALTs swap around, so it'll feel pretty normal for the students, I guess. But I think they're left in capable hands. I think my school's going to be fine. There might be a whole new English department as well. Lots of teachers are switching around. They might have to switch around ALTs as well. What's next? House hunting? I guess I found a house pretty swiftly in Nayagawa, quite close to my school. And so that's what's happening here today. That's why this wall has been gradually getting smaller. I'm not quitting Genshin, by the way. I love Genshin. I'm still gonna stream Genshin on the daily. Probably not as frequently now, while I'm job hunting, and maybe videos will slow down for a little bit as well while I not job hunting, move house and start the new job. That's why there'll be no videos, no streams for a while. But yeah, was I able to keep this video short? I don't know. I haven't. It's basically just me rambling. There hasn't been much editing involved. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. Kiwi in Japan is not over. Yes! I get to keep working in Japan. There's going to be a whole new experience. I'm going to be living in a new place, but the videos are going to keep coming. I'm going to keep streaming Genshin, even though there's no Genshin wall right now. Maybe I'll have a new Genshin wall at the new place. I don't know. I'm excited. The future is looking bright. It's looking good. This is not a goodbye video. This is just a life update video. The videos will keep coming. Just keep talking to me, guys. And let me know if you have any questions. If there's anything in this video that I've just glossed over, like maybe I talked technicalities about the JET program or being an ALT or something, and I just completely, like, in my mind it makes sense, but you watching, you're like, what? So if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. I'll be reading every question. Love the Kiwi members. My Kiwi members are always supporting me. Some of these guys have been for nearly 2 years now. So massive shout out to the star Kiwi members, Tom Gribben, Not Disappointed, and Jello. Mwah! Thank you guys. Thank you to all of the Kiwi members. And thank you for watching. Watashi no saki no gakusei wa watashi no takara desu. I'm very sad. My old students are my treasure. But we all must move forward in the world. I'm moving forward. You're moving forward. Come along with me. Kiwi in Japan gang. Let's continue these adventures in Japan together. All right. Goodbye! Thanks so much for watching this video. Honestly, questions down below in the comments. I will read every comment. Even if I don't reply to some of them, I do read it. I'm always on my phone looking at the YouTube updates. This has been a long outro. Please message me if you have any questions or anything. Thanks for watching.